Welcome, hello. So I assume I'm making an assumption about you right off the bat. I'm thinking you probably create your own content in your business. If that is right, you may want to listen on, because if you are the content creator, I want you to really put your whole creative director persona on from now on in your business. Why? Because your content, the way you present yourself, the message you send out, is one of the pillars of your business. It's the thing that's partly responsible for the sales you bring in, right? So we want to be taking this extremely seriously. And I'm here to show you how to do that. And today, especially, I want to explain your visual brand. But let's roll back a little bit. Let's see, what is the visual brand? The visual brand is part of your message. It's your visual presentation that you send out into the world. And the message really is the thing that makes you different from everybody else. It's the way you communicate how you are different. And it can be as simple as saying your message is your slogan, your tagline. And it can be, or it is also your visual brand, your visual message. It's the language you use, the voice you use, the brand voice, and it's also your whole person, your personal brand. All that together is your message. And because I know you are the responsible person for this message, you need to be able not to go to university to study it all, but I want you to know what you're doing. So today, visual brand, let's roll it up. So visual brand is really how you present your business, how you come across, what you show. And okay, the thing is, some people use designers and they say, well, I tell them what websites I like and then they make a website for me. But you see, this can be a problem, right? You can't be that generic, especially if you're not in the position to employ somebody to really have a vision. I want you to have a vision. And how do we have a vision? We have a vision by firstly being extremely passionate about it all. So the first thing I tell my people is, find yourself, find what you have in you and show it to the world. You make your business the basis of your own business. That's the way you can differentiate yourself. Well, it's one way you can differentiate yourself. And it is the definite, surefire way how you will be in there for the long haul. How you will be able to promote the hell out of your work, and how you will be able, with a straight face, ask for the sale, show people the way, because you know this comes from what is in you. So in order to get a really good message and be really passionate about your business, discover you. Second part of the message is know who you want to talk to. Who is it you are communicating to? I've got a lot of materials on ideal client, and only quickly today I just want to say, make sure in your message, in your visual presentation, you take into account what motivates them, what they like. And you see, we've already made sure this all comes from in you, but then the next step is, who's there, who's talking to you, what do they want from you? How can you help them? And how do they want to see your presentation? What do they want to see? So have you and your ideal client, and then you can get started. And to really have a visual brand that smashes all you've ever seen for yourself, you need to get out there consistently. You need to be really clear about it and really intentional. So how are we on brand? How can we be intentional with our visual brand? Yeah, this is where we can start thinking about making it all more official, committing it to paper. I know a lot of people, they are really amazing. They kind of post a lot and they hit the right note with their pictures, but they are not that consistent because they haven't visualized and formalized their strategy. So what we want to do with our visual brand is we want to, at least it can be a scribbled paper in the beginning, have your brand style guide for your visual brand in order. This brand style guide will have a quick note of what fonts do I use, what size font do I use, how much do I bold. This is now really in-depth about the typography. You can go really deep with that, or you can just start out with just writing down what font, what color palette, what type of imagery will I use, what color scheme will be on the imagery. That's getting more specific. What filters do I usually use, or do I use any? All that, including how does my logo look, how much space to breathe does my logo need, what colors, what backgrounds can it be on. All these are little aspects of your visual brand, and you want to make sure that you know what you're doing with it. This does not have to be difficult. It can be fast, it can be quick. You can make quick decisions about it, but I'm asking you, please, please be very intentional. Know exactly, have it all written down in any way. It doesn't have to be a fully designed style sheet. It can be, like I said, a scribble on your notepad. And once you have that in place, the more organized you are, the more efficient you are, and the easier your whole branding will flow, and your whole, not only branding, but the easier your whole content will come out, and you will not be having to think, how do I do this heading? How do I do that? You're just there and making great value content for your people. And if you like this, please do join my webinar. It's completely a full view of how to visually brand, how to do it all, what to take into account, what are the pitfalls. Do join me. I've got the link below, and I'd love to see you there. Have a really wonderful week. Love you. Hope you found this useful, and I see you very, very soon. Bye.